Martin versus Fresh Prince. Who's funnier
Man.
and who's more iconic?
Okay. I thought about this a lot this week, and it's Martin
Okay.
for both.
Ah,
Will Fresh Prince was built for white folks. That was white people's like my black buddy that comes to my home every week, like just like the Cosby Show. that's how
definitely.
that's
Definitely.
how I feel. Martin was the more blacker show. White people can accept a Will Smith and all of them and their little shenanigans and all that shit. Martin, you really do got to be black to understand some of the shit.
I agree. I agree. Martin was more cutthroat. Martin was more the voice of the people, more on the people's level. So I agree. I agree in both iconic and funnier.
Oh shit, poetic I can't ever see the first part. Poetic Justice Podcast. Long time subscriber said I say Martin because the roasting was epic on there. Definitely. That's another thing. They never really roasted
Yes,
in like
the
Fresh
dozen,
Prince. They ain't do
the
dozens in
dozen,
Fresh Prince.
the
We had
roasting.
you had
Yes.
Will calling Carlton, names here and there, but it never was like a back and forth like woo. You never felt like it was freestyling, improvising. Like you felt the
Mm-hmm.
freestyle improvising from Martin. And plus it's on Fox. Fox really gave black people shine. That they used us to boost that network. Without
Right.
black folks, Fox wouldn't be shit. So no. All day, Martin. Cause I thought about it all week. I'm like, yeah, you know what? She was right about the Will Smith thing. I'm like, no, actually, no. Will Smith's for white folks, and it don't really hold up as well as it should be with the like replacing characters and all that shit. Martin didn't replace characters and shit. Everybody pretty much stayed on the show
Mm-hmm.
all the way through, except the final season when Martin disappeared and Gina and all them, and all that shit. But you know, overall, it was still a great show, held up. Um, yeah, so I give that. Only gonna give Will Smith, Fresh Prince. It's like they gave us a lot of like introductions to like people we haven't seen before on television, like Nia Long and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, nah, Martin all day. They had
I would
Martin had
de-
fucking like R&B class, sorry, the '90s like hit artists at the time coming in doing music. They had it on Fresh Prince too, but like Martin had like the more. I hate to say urban. That's a '90s term. Urban, more urban
Mhm.
feel to it.
So where I would give Fresh Prince its iconicity, I would say is definitely in the fashion. The fashion was on point. The fashion was very, very much an introduction to the East Coast swag.
Okay.
Like me
Yeah.
being West Philly, born and raised myself, playgrounds where I spent most of my days.
Yeah.
That was some authentic swag. That was how we dressed. Like even the introduction of Jazzy Jeff, like that. That's how we ate. That's true East Coast behavior right there.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga gonna draw, he gonna eat up your food, and you gonna have to throw him the fuck out. You gonna have to throw this nigga the fuck out the house. Like, cause when a Philly nigga feel like he home, this is house too. He gonna stretch out. I try to get that out of my child, but I can't do nothing but laugh at it because she just if she comfortable somewhere, she gonna make herself home. So I definitely give it that for its style,
Okay.
for its introduction to certain people like Tatiana Ali, like
Mm-hmm. Okay.
certain people like that, and certain iconic dance movements. I can give the Fresh Prince definitely iconic there because even with old school Black Biz, like when she did that dance, that damn routine that she did, that iconic routine,
Mm-hmm.
sis was killing the lines, the perfections. What? Yes. So I definitely give it props where props were due. No, the jokes didn't hit as much as Martin, I would say. I would
Mm-hmm.
still say Martin is the winner,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely the fashion.
Mm-hmm.
The fashion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't think about the fashion. You when I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, they were fashionable. Martin and them, they really wasn't that fashionable. They just like regular '90s. It wasn't like so. Yeah, I give you that. But they was like West Coast,
Yeah,
so they had to. I think Martin was with Chicago.
yeah, Chicago.
So yeah, it was more like oh, maybe that's why I feel it. I don't know. Now I just think about it now.
Because it's Midwest.
Yeah.
It's right there. And then Chicago felt. See, I like the Fresh Prince swag because it was that East Coast meets the West Coast. Because you saw a lot of West Coast flavor in there, but you saw the East Coast influence in it, and it just
Oh, Black Grocery
it
said it was
just did
Detroit.
something.
It was Detroit. Black Grocery say.
Oh, there you go. Jeez.
It makes more sense. Yeah, Detroit.
There you go. Good Lord.
Still Midwest shit.
I was about to say, I'm still in the right area. I ain't say
But yeah, those. Well, why you pick those two shows though? Of like, why you pick those two? You think those are the two biggest shows in the '90s, like sitcom wise? You think so? For like black people.
for black people, I would
For black
say
people.
for black black people. I would say yeah, because they kind of ruled the '90s. I was because they didn't taper off towards the end.
So,
They didn't
so not even
like
the TGIF shit, like Smart Guy, Sister. You don't think that? I don't think that was on a level. You're right. They wasn't.
no, they weren't on that level. They didn't hold in those types of audience, and you can't even say corny ass Family Matters did because it didn't have the black audience.
Oh hell no, no.
Like nobody watched Family Matters like that. They would watch it here and there because nothing else was on, but nobody was tuned into that. People were actually excited and having like parties watching Martin. I remember my parents turning it on and watching it with my uncles and aunts, and like they made it into an event. They eating shit. Oh, the barbecue, bringing the barbecue in from the house, and they watching the new episode of Martin. So it's like that's iconic. Even when people came home from school or whatever, whenever the Fresh Prince was on, and it was like I'm watching the Fresh Prince right after school. Like those times made it iconic. The times that they aired, and as well as the family, because you can remember family moments with Martin on, and you can remember family moments with the Fresh Prince on. I can remember tons of family moments with just them in the background.